afternoon, Google team. Basically, this is our application PIL, Policy Driven Information Log. It is an authorized enterprise management application designed specifically for organization security compliances. Its primary purpose is to ensure sites specific security policies such as disabling camera and logging restricted application when employees or visitors are within the designated security organization premises. When we go into the application, this is the very first page that comes. Here we have declare all the terms and conditions that our application is using. First, the user has to agree that he understands and agree the terms and conditions. Then he proceed further. Now, the vendor code. Each organization has their dedicated vendor code, which helps to identify the organization, and user needs to get into put into the vendor code to pass further. Like for example, for testing purposes, we have the vendor code as test 26. Now, verify and continue. Now, basically, this is the enrollment page where the employee or any visitors put in their further details. So, for example, the username goes to test user, employee ID or visitor ID if provided. Unit location, here basically the user can select the location of the organization. We have test. Now, as soon as we have put the submit, an OTP will be generated to the admin, which needs to be filled out in the application itself. Like, and they will be receiving these OTP via their mail. For example, here we have got the OTP as 123456. Then the user will verify and log into the permission pages. Here we have a bunch of permission that our application needs. For example, some of the permissions use are like accessibility service API, used solely as an enterprise security features to identify when restricted third-party application, examples social media, unauthorized messaging apps are being launched inside the organization premises. User value, it helps to prevent security breaches by automatically blocking unauthorized app using in secure zones. Privacy commitments, we do not collect, read or transmit any user keystrokes, screen content or personal data. All processing is local. Policy category, it comes under enterprise management. Second, background location. The purpose essentially for geofencing, the app must know when a user enters or leaves a restricted organization boundary, even if the app is closed or in the background. Functionality triggers the camera disable and app block policy automatically when enters a secure zone. Privacy commitment, location data is used only for fence compromise and is not stored or shared with any other purposes. Now, the device administration permission, it is basically utilized to programmatically manage system level security policies. The functionality is to enable the application to disable the camera hardware at the OS level when the user is inside the restricted zone as per organization policies. Fourth, camera permission is used to specifically secure. It basically has two security features. First is to log in and log out for the authentication part, and compliance monitoring ensure the hardware is restricted when necessary. Fifth, permission, user access and disable display over apps. Its purpose is used to detect when a restricted app is launched and it is display a security overlay notifying the user that the app is blocked due to the organization policy constraints. These only activates when the device is within a detected secure zone. So basically the user have to click on the permissions, and as per the Google Play Console policies, we are providing him with the option of either agreeing and proceeding further within the application or disagreeing and leaving the application. So if I agree, I will click on the understand and I will start providing all the necessary permission for the application. these are basically the some of the steps the user have to go through to provide all the necessary permissions. So as soon all the permission has been provided by the user, we can continue the main page. Now basically this page has all the details like the geolocation and a button that helps the user to log in, and also a help button that the user can click and can contact with the team. As soon as I click on the login button, the camera gets activated and we scan the QR code for the login. Now the user is successfully logged in and all the permissions and the um, requirements are being taken care of. Now if we go back and try to open the camera, the user will see an access restricted page overlay screen that suggests and tells him that the app is restricted and he can't be using the camera within the premises. Same goes for other application like for the WhatsApp. The user can't access the camera itself, again he will be seeing the WhatsApp. Otherwise he can use all the basic things, like for it, it can use the application for chatting and other purposes. For example, now the user can text and chat, but he won't be able to access the camera. Apart from that, all some of the applications that are being restricted in organizations are like YouTube. The user won't be able to access the YouTube within the premises. As soon he will try to open the application, he will again see a restricted page. Now as soon as the times clock out and the user want to clock out from the organization and the premises, he can log out by clicking on the logout button and scanning the logout code. Now you can see the user is successfully logged out and now he can access the camera and other application normally. He will be able to open all the restricted applications as well. Now for the help section, the whatever concern the employee or the visitor is facing can put a message and submit the message. Like for example, we are putting here test submit. The inquiry has been sent to the registered email address. Apart from that, here we have all the in basic information like the app information, what the app is, what it is doing, and what all features are currently disabled by the organization. Now coming to the privacy policy, here we have declared all the privacy and policies of the application itself. Now so now for the uninstall part, the user have to log out first, then he will be able to uninstall the application as per the requirement of the organization. Now as we click in the uninstall button, we can uninstall the application going on the play store basic settings. Now this is how we will deactivate and uninstall the application. We will get a final dialog box, do you want to uninstall, and if we proceed further, the app will get uninstalled.